we're back over here doing a playthrough of Cubic Odyssey. Did some redecorating on the Leviathan. Completely unnecessary, but also necessary. Made it a little more homey, a little more livable. We have staterooms here, backed by the wonderful engine radiation. Beds. Another stateroom over here. Computer lab, complete with coffee maker. Oh, and I've got some more lights just around the ship so we can see things, because it's kind of jarring when there's when you go between tons of light and then just nothing. Okay, so I have done a little bit of the quest here, knocking out some of the infected, corrupted planets, but I believe we captured Mahalia 2. Let's go take a look at 4 and see how bad off we are. You know, other than 1.5, 1 and a sliver corruption. It's rather quiet today. Not that key combo. The key combo with the volume. Ooh. Now this here looks like an ocean planet. All right, what have we got? See, this one doesn't really look like Caladan. A lot of ocean, but not enough trees. Not enough mountains. Now the cool thing is, here in the capital planets, closer to the main capital, cities have gotten larger. There's actually quite a bit more available. I love that they're including the city dock here. I have no idea how to access the city dock here. How to put my ship down so it'll connect with it. But that's what it is. Got one of those little Porsche speeders for sale down there. Those are super cool looking. Alright. See how bad off we are on this tiny island. Let's see if we can park right above it. Ooh, dramatic difference in the corruption level there. I just didn't pull up quite enough. See how that works. Oh, they're shooting at me. Oh, they're shooting. Go ahead, shoot away. I'm fine with it. Doesn't seem to be chipping away at my... Oh, it is. It's gnawing at my shields, but just the shields is fine. I can chew on some shields. Alright, I'm gonna grab that. Head crab, where'd you go? Genetic material. Hey, head crab. You're not a climber. whale. Got that. Ooh, what's going on over here? Is that snow? Sand? Off to my right there? Diddle-doo. Alright. Hopping out. Hopping down. Hopping John. Yep. That's enough clear. Good enough. Close enough. And that, I guess, will get me some knighthood levels. That explains why people were zooping around with much higher health than I had. If some of these end quests have a lot of these planets close together, I like it. I like it a lot. Why I'm still putting down these planetary portals over by the statue? No clue. It's tradition now. I'm just gonna do it. Again, as of last episode, notice that wherever you clear the corruption, whether it's your roving weapon or the planet weapon, that's where this statue will show up. So, just be aware of that. It may make a difference. I feel like the statue could have had like a hidden elevator or something too, because sure, pretty easy to get up there with the ship, but there is really no other way to get up there. You have to use the ship. You cannot boost up there with a jetpack. It's too high. Maybe full upgrade. Like, you know, the 4 more bars than I have, or whatever, the 3 more bars would get you all the way to the top. But I'm not sure about that. Steal some more of this marble. Kunk. Ow. And there is. So I've seen an even prettier marble, even more ornate marble that was used as the floor to a hot tub on one of the little outposts. I'm not gonna make it. That was really, really neat. Really neat. Oh, also of note here, I got a extractor. It doesn't have the multiples mining plugin mod. It has the range, it has the power. It's almost a solid tier 7 there. I don't know if that's 7, if it'll cap out at 7 and something. But it was only like 32 lenses, and lenses are made out of sand, so I couldn't pass it up. Something I crafted off screen, but I hope you'll forgive me. Can't do everything on screen after all. A lot of I promise I won't rant about it too much, but the inventory management, I had to upgrade these chests. I spent some time actually farming the glowing iron. And by farming, I mean digging and being told the ore you're looking for is not here on a planet that was supposed to be full of iron. It was not. And looking all over for iron, I eventually got those updated for the glowing iron. And that gave me a little more storage. Just enough. Sold off a bunch of stuff, thinned out the stacks of what I was carrying. So I'm no longer carrying the ore stacks, which it's silly, but the quests for ore stacks that are offered to you in planetary cities. Oh, that was. Is it supposed to do that? Like cruise you right inside the planet atmosphere? That's pretty cool. I wish it would do that every time and not make me approach slowly. The quests for heckin' schmeckin' stacks of ore. Got it. I'm too quick and control. Again, with my recording thing covering the Minuteman, it's very annoying. The quests for ore There's the city. It's right there. That's awesome. The quests for ore are something like 24,000 credits. So really hard to pass up. You can run up to a space station and just grab more ore. But just having it with me was really cool. So maybe at some point I'll switch over and actually carry the ore with me again if I can clear some more inventory space. But for now, I just dumped my 100 stack of ore. Grass. I still never found grass in the game. I was able to collect shells, stars, and other decor, but I never have found grass. Found green jello water. There's some green jello water on this planet. Is the water actually green? Ish. Water is glowy green-ish. Little uranium, maybe irradiated water. Might be irradiated. Pretty strange. So with these planetary ship stations, landing pads? Yeah, landing pads. If you can find the control console, which, oh, there, okay. If you find the control console, you do the same thing as if you're on a station, and you can repair your ship, which is really nice. You can also swap ships, and it should be... No, it leaves it in the same spot. That's annoying. I was able to land on one of these, I swear, but I don't know how I did it. I think I just kept hitting the down key and landed. Here's the TurboStar 9XX, a 911 Porsche. Cool little land speeder. Convertible. Nifty little thing. Alright. On this planet. Oh, this planet has a statue, so I guess Am I okay? What planet am I on? We're on Mahalia 4. Did I return to the wrong planet, and that's what's going on here? It sure looks like I did. I might have just got knocked right back to the same planet. I think I cruised into the upper atmosphere and knocked back into the planet I was already on. Didn't realize it because I was too busy babbling here. Where in the heck is Mahalia 5? That's Mahalia 3. 2 corruption is good enough. Close enough. Let's go cleanse some corrupt. Cleanse up some corrupt. What else we got? What else we got? Yeah, I've cleaned out a bunch of storage. I leave this portion open so that if I run into any treasure chest in space, I know where the stuff is going when I collect it. Helpful. Very helpful. Fill up these other pages. Mostly, I keep selling off the dark flesh samples, tissue samples. But other than that, what a funky effect there. Loving that weird glossiness. Purple Ocean Planet. Is this grape Kool-Aid? Is this entire planet filled with grape Kool-Aid? This looks delicious. Like, this is making me thirsty a little bit. This is planet flavor. Right, let's see if... full disclosure, I have actually found one of these walkers underwater before. Doesn't seem to be underwater here, but... there was a Caladan-like planet that I traveled to at some point that had a dark walker walking underwater, and I actually had to dive like 60 something meters under, you know, well out of range of a ship is what I'm trying to say, to light strike it. So you can run into that. There are some water planets out there. You actually have to go under the sea. Onto C. Oh yeah, and that's right, I gotta kill the core. Or it's gonna regenerate, and I don't know where the core is. But it's gonna regenerate. If I don't get the core, it's gonna regenerate. Very shallow ocean planet here. There it is, there's the core. Okay, please. Please. Let me kill this guy. I'm probably gonna have to light strike him again. What in the absolute heck? Is it you? Well, something hit me. It may have just been him regenerating, but as I got distracted yammering, he is regenerated. Stop it! There's some more of those weird ornithopter alien creatures. Alright, so we're gonna light strike this guy again. I'm going to have to hit up a temple. Is what's gonna have to happen, because I have burned through a bunch of those diamond shards. Need more shards of light shards. The shards of light. The light becomes the shards. Alright guys, wait your turn, wait your turn. Gentlemen, Mentalgen, creatures of all sizes and shapes. Oh lord, what the? You know, I've begun to expect them shooting plasma balls, energy, whatever's, laser beams though. Not quite always expecting darkness critters to be shooting laser beams at me. Okay, alright, no, alright, we're done. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, no. I don't even have a melee weapon. I put all my melee weapons in the cargo hold. Or some whence. Oh, Mark. Where did I put the melee? Did I tuck the doggone... I don't know where my purple saber thing went. I'm gonna have to repurchase that if I put it somewhere. I don't think I put it somewhere, but it's not. Oh, there it is. Yeah, purple, not totally not a lightsaber. Purple, totally not a lightsaber. Do a little Mace Windu roleplay. Can't find other colors of the saber. Let's get the volume up here. Can't hear the music. I love the music in this game. Oh, we're detecting aggressive fauna. You know, again with the light striking, I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna light strike you. And I've got one shard left, so let's hope that that is super effective. That seemed to be super effective. That seemed to be super effective. Now, this over here. Darkness enemy detected. I'm going to guesstimate. Never mind. I said that was super effective. This is probably the doggone enemy that actually matters. Because this is clearly something that I can't just leave sitting here and expect to purify the planet. So, sorry light shards, but I think I'm out of you guys now. And you might ask, why am I wasting perfectly good battery blasting something when I know the light strike's going to take it away? And well, the answer to that would be, it's fun. I like shooting in my looter shooter. It's fun. Don't judge me all the time. Let me play the game that I want to play because it's fun. Okay, all right. Let's go find that temple. Oh, wait a minute. I might... You know, look, this is probably going to be a pirate temple. I don't see any towers. I wish there was a powered temple. Yeah, it's a pirate temple. No power. Well, we could always stack one more key. I really need to get back to a powered temple. Have I mentioned that this playthrough? I feel like I've mentioned it. Man, the pirates just... Those pirates, they just hit hard. They hit and they're hard and they hit hard. And I feel like the dark, corrupted ones hit hard, but the regular ones hit hard. Hard. And you've probably already noticed, but I have a bunch of my interior decor items here that are real nifty, and I like them a lot, and they're fun. Hey! That's not any of that. All right, where's the cargo space that we're looking for? We've got the health pack. Health pack. Health pack. Where did I move those? Did I move those? Okay. Alright. Well, that's a real bummer. I don't want to fly out of the system to go to another... I guess I can use the warp aperture thingy, and it's not that big of a deal. But I really didn't want to leave the system just to go get some more light shards. Oh, okay. So we don't have a temple on this planet, is what's actually happening. Does that look like I'm over the top of it? I can never tell. Yikes! All right. Shoobity bop. The planet has been purified. Knighthood level have increased. Alright. So we've done all that. Where? Now that I told y'all 44.46, we gotta get within 40 point meters to board our ship without teleporting to it, which is what I always want to do. Is I want to board a ship without teleporting to it and wasting battery. At this stage in the game, it really probably does not matter if I'm wasting battery. Oh, what? Oh, okay, pterodactyl guide. Pterodactyl swarming. Anyone ever listen to Ludo? Broken Bride EP, highly recommended. Just throwing it out there. It's a retelling of the classic Jules Verne, The Time Traveler, from the perspective of a tragic romance. Not hilarious. Not hilarious. What are we doing? Why are you stuck on an island? I'm rescuing you. I've rescued you. Okay, you're welcome. You're stuck on a peninsula or an atoll. I've rescued you. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's do how we do. I'm gonna have to restock on some things. Some stuff. What? Pirate, what the heck are you doing there? turn. Alright, lone pirate. That was interesting. Charge on that. Man, whenever I re-roll a new character, if I re-roll a new character, it's going to be really annoying getting used to that. Waiting for a retry. On the good old jetpack. I just started to drop some really good gear. What the? You just die from me slapping you? Or did the rifle go off? I can't tell what happened there. Really strange. Also, can we talk about how this just spawned floating statue over the surface of the water? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Alright, that's enough of this planet for now. That's enough of that. I've had it with this one. PURIFY. Now, as I'm warping, cruising, whatever, toward the planet, let's go ahead and check real quick if I have the supplies to do this. So if I don't have any light shards, if I get all the way over this planet, no light shards, I am gonna be bummed. Check in my inventory. Okay, it doesn't take that long. It doesn't take that long to stabilize the ship. Come on. Ooh. Oh, this is a bad sign. Ooh, that's a bad sign. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a bad sign. Oh boy. I do not have any light shards, and I'm running real low on the darkness shards. I didn't somehow notice that. Feels like something I should notice, if you know what I'm saying. Not a one temple on any of these planets. I mean, we're in Cuberon. Shouldn't the ancient temples be? Maybe that's why the system got taken. Maybe there was never an ancient temple in our system. How weird. Well, in that case, you know, you'd think those smugglers would carry light shards. Make it a little easier. Cruise on over here. Cruise on over here. I think the Hermes is probably one of the most seen ships I've seen in any of these space stations. It's just everywhere. Cool little ship, but little, and I want more ship variety. I'm just throwing it out there. I want more ship variety. Okay, so somewhere in our inventory I have 9 dark shards. That's a good thing. These darkness core fragments, sell them when you can. There's not a lot of places that will actually take them. Clear space with that. I'm gonna just go down to 90 on these guys because I'm always stacking those up. And again, I don't know if that's something that you are gonna be able to use anywhere else. If we're gonna use them for crafting, allegedly no. I don't know. But carrying multiple stacks of them around waiting to sell them is not the indicated choice. Let's just go over here. Boo-boo! Alright, Space Voxel fans. let's find that temple. Babu 3. A purple world in Babu 3. Sounding a lot like a Canadian children's book. Babu 3. Babu and the Purple Crayon. Love the sound design in this game. Very well done sounds. I think that's some of what makes it so immersive and fun. Very well done sound design. Oh, and look, all these are corrupted too. Alright, Babu. Light temple detected, always a good sign. Hey. That's a little pirate temple. I don't care about you for right now, pirate temple. Sorry to be so offensive, but I don't. Is this a powered temple? Just sitting here, powered? Is it missing? What in the world? Oh. Oh. Alright, I guess. Alright, I guess. That's what it takes. My goodnesses and graciouses. What? World? Oh, hey, these stuff be giving mobs, be giving some good stuff later in the game, I guess. I think we're just gonna drill a hole through the mountainside and see if that lines up. Well, I'm getting irradiated. Hopefully my spacesuit protects me from the yellow radiation here. Oh, hello, cave. These resources. A whole lot of stuff that I don't need to be getting distracted by. What? Hey, hey, hey! You're not an underground. What? No. Oh, gosh. I mean, have you ever been just chilling at home and some stranger breaks into your home cave and just starts blasting stuff? Oh, that's kind of awful. I actually feel kind of bad about that. Ooh! Alright, but it's white. The beam has turned white. We all know what that means. It means the beam has turned white. And we know that that means that it's been connected. More of a blue, really. This new, this guy is more of a white light. I don't know why there's a white laser. At least make it, it's a little bluey. A little bluey. Okay, just took it a second. That was gonna be a little confusing there. So I think that's what it is, actually. The activating temples is what gives me the chunks of health back. I kept thinking that clearing darkness on planets was doing it. Apparently not the case. Let's go make some light shards. Wouldn't you think there'd be a multiple shard craft here? You would think, but I filled my... Oh! The one recipe that works with your inventory full. One more. And now, let's embark. Now, before we leave, Really should clear out some of the weapons and stuff that I have. I feel I don't want to go through too many of these, but I feel like I need to clear out some of the corrupted stuff. Just because... Oh, Mark. And I don't know that it's actually letting me access all of my inventory when I'm accessing it from the ground. It looks like it is, actually. It looks like the cargo boxes become part of your cargo bay. And if that's true, that would be really cool. I'm hoping that gets really fixed so it happens all the time, because that does not happen all the time. Oh, yeah, shard purifier. This one doesn't have the dip in the floor, which is kind of neat. I like that doesn't have the dip in the floor. Alright, let's purify a weapon just to see what we've got. It's something I really hate about these. You can get standard weapons, not the shinies. Yeah, you can get... So that was kind of a waste there. But you can get standard weapons. Not recommended. I don't want to craft any more of those yet because... Well, you know why, because... Inventory space. And this doesn't really have a bunch of darkness surrounding it, so... What are you? It's not QB1. Why are you identifying that as QB1? Is he trying to get in my line of sight? QB really just makes a whole game out of getting blasted in this game, from what I've seen. He loves it. Loves it. I don't know why. It's a little counterintuitive, maladaptive, if you ask me. I don't want my robot assistant getting in my line of fire when I'm trying to defeat the darkness enemies. I think those brackets down there are like an ultraviolet intruder and a micro of all ships. Pretty sure in this system that's what it is. And before we whip on over, I'm just... You know, folks, I really try to manage inventory off screen. I know I've said it a bunch of times, but sometimes it's the name of the game. Inventory Management Simulator in space. My goodness, maybe Planet Bane would have been a better ship to switch to just for the ease of use. Tell you what. Alright, so I gotta be able to clear these guys out. I have 5 of those weapons. If they're gonna just resolve to... What are these? The tier T6 weapons? I'm just gonna sell some of them. I don't need them that bad. I don't need more of these. Again, in an earlier episode, I bought this helmet. It was sitting on a space station in the later games. I think the Cuberon station, or the one very close to the Cuberon sector. And it wasn't that expensive. It was like 5,000, 12,000, one of those. A lot less than you expect. Got some ores hanging out I need to get rid of, I think. Swoopity doopity. I'm just gonna buy 100 of those and boopity boop. because I use them so often. I don't even know why I use them so often, but I do. I'm just gonna... No, not that. This. Radium? Oh, radium. Titanium? That's titanium. Other titanium? Unobtainium? That you? Where's my other... Oh, I guess I only have 200. Well, now I have 300, so there. These I'm keeping stacked thicker, denser, because you use them more often. And when I use them more often, I stack them more thicker. I am not going to be able to sell this guy, but I just can't bear to recycle it yet. At least I've never seen a place to sell armor like that. It could exist. Let's just clear out some of these. I'd like some more progression too, frankly. It's real easy to get capped out at level 30 mining, level 30 player, level 30 player hater, participator, all that good stuff. Why am I not selling properly? Improperly selling. Oh gosh. Can't let that drop down there. Gotta make sure we have a decent stock of wire in stock. Close enough. Am I going... I guess okay, I can sell that. What the heck is happening? My goodness. Brain is mush today. I don't know what's going on. Real mushy brain. Mush brain feelings. What was I over here to do? I swear I was doing something. Maybe looking for a weaponsmith to see if I could sell some more of that. But I don't know. Alright. Back at it again. Let's go back to the cube sector. Cubulino. Cubic. Cuberon. Threw me for a second there. Or 12. What? Cuberon 2. Cuberon 2. Break me off a piece of that. Why you're so corrupt. 3. 1. Did I zone out and something happened when I wasn't... Oh boy. You know, I'm a little slow today, in case you couldn't tell. Let's go see what's going on over here. How about that? Purifying Uberon planets for no reason. Sometimes that happens. Alright. Does this have a shield? This looks like it's getting hit by a laser. Like a laser pointer. Sporkling. Kind of a cool red planet here. Alright, so there's an outpost right there somewhere, really close to me. And while we're here, might as well pick up a key. Ooh, red light. Moody. Hello? Have I already been here? must have already hit that one. Or maybe it's just a very lonely place to be. Well... Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, buddies. Hey, guys! For a visit, I'm going to... Hey, guys. Please don't destroy my ship yet. That was rather effective. Terrifying creature design in this game, I'm telling you. Oh my god. God, there's variations of those guys that have a slightly different kind of head and some back tentacles that really look like xenomorphs. And you see some of those guys flying at you on a dark planet with your flashlight on. Terrifying! Tell you what, I mean, I think I remember getting a little spooked in Minecraft way back, but boy, scurry dudes. Alright, let's get above the clouds. If we have any cloud cover on this beat up world. Let's also do a little bit of why did a bunch of my stacks get split like that? I'm not sure. What are all these things? Alright. Well, we've got a darkness pimple here. I don't know if it's technically kind of cheesy that I'm doing these aerially like this, but at this point, the game is allowing me to do it. I don't feel like it's that cheese to do. And it's not awful. Still want to hold out for a bit and see if I can find a paid repair instead of the parts repair. Oh. Leaping before I looked there. And there's nothing but pirates. Nothing but... What have I done? What am I doing with my life? I'm gonna let this dome here cook and see if it'll clear itself out. Maybe if I don't die in the next 5 seconds here, because pirates there. Oh boy, what have I done? Oh, this was a bad choice. Oh, this was a bad choice. Oh boy, that was a bad choice. Oh boy, I've made so many bad choices in my life. So many. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm literally reloading that save. I'm sorry, I can't justify 1,000,000 credits like that. That's just too much. That's just too much. That's 2 of these ships that I'd have to go out and capture, and it's too much. And I'm not even gonna pick up the loot for this one. This can just marinate. This can just marinate and clear itself up. I'll go down there when it doesn't take all my health. open a few chests. Because, again, I don't know what's going on with this, but these chests, the city chests like that, when they're spread out and there's the darkness around, yeah, you guys, corrupt pirates, are gonna give you what for. When the corrupted chests are spread out like that, they give you corruption until you can no longer function. It takes all of your heart to it and fills them with a broken heart effect. So you end up not being able to recover any health, not being able to jump out, not being able to run away. And it's just, it feels really broken. It doesn't feel like it makes sense at the point of the game that we're running. That's my excuse for why I went cheap there and reloaded the game save. But, yeah, that's my excuse. So hopefully when the corruption heals a little bit here, I'll be able to jump in and get those chests without getting, you know, completely infected with darkness. Because that's just no good. It's too much to go somewhere and just completely get all of your hearts knocked out. You can't recover health. You have no time to heal, no time to run away. That seems like too much to me. I'm sorry to be all wimbly whiny about it, but very annoying. I think I need to pull up a little more. Don't fall out the ship. Don't fall out the ship. Don't fall out the ship. Another one of these domes. Dome. Dome. Dome to dome, dome, dome. Dome, 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 dome. Bump, 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 bump. Put some of those in there as storage so that I have some light shards when I inevitably use all my light shards on something stupid, and then I'm like, oh gosh, do I have any light shards left? And then I look and I don't have any. Try to circumvent that this way. Emerald. Alright, let's go see what the damage is. Another one. Another one of these. One of these completely infected areas that now that looks like an infection spreading doohickey there. And I don't think that this area is going to clear. I think this area is going to clear unless we make it clear. Okay, alright. I don't guess they don't like that when you ram your ship into their whole area, like so. And Barth. Am I cheesing right now, guys? I can't tell. It's probably a good indicator that I'm cheesing right now. I don't know. see in an area that's not properly cleared out yet. Yeah, it does it. It does it. It does it. It takes all your health from you. And I guess... Is that by design? That doesn't feel like it should be by design like that. It doesn't feel like it makes any sense. Who am I to question? It really doesn't feel like it makes any sense. Buddy, could you drop your shield real quick? Just want to have a word with you. Ah. Did drop his shield. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just have to ask them nicely. It's funny that it says the pirate one enemy remaining thing. Like it's going to convert the city to a regular city. Alright, well, since I've already chunked out my health there, I might as well run through and grab everything I can real quick. Get them. So this would be the same as the other domes that I was avoiding, because they take all your health from you. Take it all away. Abscond with it in the night. And I didn't want to deal with that. And the last chest, maybe? I'm gonna call that the last chest. I'm gonna get out of here. Because, oh, there's one more. One more never hurt anybody, right? I'm gonna die and have to read. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't die. Maybe I won't. Let's just manage some inventories. Alright, let's go back on the ship. Hello? Piloting? I'm already piloting, so... Ha! Sorry, I don't know what that sound was. Yeah, once you get hit by the darkness corruption, it seals your heart. It guards your heart against any further recovery. Like a terrible, terrible relationship, and it keeps your heart from recovering. And over here, same thing. If I were to go down in here, it would take all my health. All of it. Oh, are they going to be shooting at me? While I'm... I just had to get some of that. Okay, alright. What? The dragons are back. The dragons are back. That was very strange. I'm gonna come back to that at some point. Now does that... I'm assuming I haven't actually cleared out enough yet to convert this planet. Or rather, dispel the darkness. I'm assuming there's some more stuff that I have to dispel. Like, say, another Dark Walker in the night. Hey, buddy. Let me ask you a question about our Lord and Savior, a beam of pure light. want to know how you feel about pure light as an entity of the dark. The Harkness Walker. Get out of the way. Dragon? Dragon, what? Are you gonna soak up my... Are you gonna seriously be in the way? I guess that's sort of your job to help him regenerate, but... Dragon? Come on, Dragon. I just know this is gonna regenerate. I just know it. I feel it in my bones. Yep. Alright, well, you know, tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you go ahead and blow up before you regenerate, I won't be as annoyed. The other guys run away. Oh no, they didn't run away, I just don't know where things are. I have terrible object permanence like a 3-year-old child. Like a wee baby. Can you recharge weapon? God. There we go. There we go. Grab some stuff. No, 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 no. Alright, 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 alright. Hold on. Hold that thought. What is that? Who's making whale song? And I can't even store these warp cores because I have a bunch of warp cores already. I mean... Oh, there we go, clipping through the ship again. It always happens when you don't want it to happen. If it would happen when you want it to happen, it'd be like, cool, okay, that's a neat feature, but... Not when it repeatedly happens when you don't want it to happen. But what can I say? Alright, let's go... How many have we cleared? 3? Is there a darkness rating? I guess you have to clear 5. To get your darkness rating down enough to actually wipe out some of whatever's going on this miserable planet. I mean, wonderful home system planet that we need to rescue to save the princess. Folks, I'm running a little low on time today. I'm thinking that's going to be all for this episode. I apologize if I seem extra cranky today. Not really sure what that's about, but I had a good time playing. Pyramid. I had a good time playing today. I always have a good time playing. If there's anything that I can do that makes this more interesting to watch for you as a viewer, if there are things you'd like to see me do, things you'd like to not see me do, questions, comments, statements about how annoying I am, things that I could change, things that you would appreciate seeing in future episodes, please just let me know. Throw me some comments, even if it's hate comments. I'd just like to know, because again, I really love YouTube. I'm on it all the time for my own personal use. You know, my household falls asleep listening to YouTube, so I think the least I could do is give a little bit back. So anything that I can do to make your YouTube viewing experience more enjoyable, please just let me know. I'm all ears. Oof. There it is already. There it is already. Okay, so before I go, it's the chests. It's opening the chests that give you the corruption. If you don't open the chests, you don't get the corruption. And, alright. Well, that's all I got for the time being. I'm out. Bye-bye!